Talk me into it. Should I watch The Exorcist?
I'm going to talk you into saving a lot of time.
Ooh.
So, The Exorcist, the original Exorcist, is actually one of my favorite horror movies of all time.
Okay.
It's actually in my top 5. And that's saying a lot because I can't even tell you the other 4, but I know The Exorcist is in the top 5. It has a very special place in my heart. So, when I saw they were doing I guess you can kind of call it a sequel.
Like they retconned the other sequels, and this is supposed to be right after the first one.
Yes. Well, no, not right after. It's like several years after.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But yeah,
But
I
a
mean, you could
direct
watch the
sequel.
first one, skip all the rest, and go straight to this one.
Yeah.
You'd be good, yeah.
A
So
legacy sequel. That's what I think they're calling them.
there
Yeah.
you go. Sounds right. So when this was coming out, at first I was like, oh no, I hope they can like really do the original justice. And then I saw the preview, and I saw the poster that's on the screen right now, and I was like, oh my God, they nailed it. I was like, I don't know, I just was really positive. I thought it was going to be really good. That poster killed me. It looks so good. And that girl looks so much like Reagan, the original. I was like, this is going to be so good. So I usually go to advanced screenings of horror movies, so we see them a little bit earlier than everybody else. I accidentally scheduled a trip, and I was coming back the same day as the advanced screening. And I was so mad. I was bummed. And everybody on my trip had to hear it the whole time. I'm missing The Exorcist for this the entire time. And so when I got back, I told everybody, I was like, as soon as I get back, I'm going the day it comes out, and I'm watching it. I can't believe everybody gets to see it. All my, like, you know, advanced screening buddies get to see it before me. And I'm telling everybody, don't tell me shit. Like, I don't want any spoilers. I was so excited.
Okay.
And then I get back, and I see all these posts about how trash it was. And I'm like, no, it
But
can't
wait,
be.
before you watched
Before
it?
I watched it, yeah.
Did it kind of like deflate you a little bit?
It
Like,
completely deflated me.
Okay.
Completely. 'Cause I would rather have heard nothing than to have heard that. And so now I'm like, well, obviously I still have to see for myself.
Yeah.
It's my favorite, one of my favorite movies.
Yeah. Right.
And so I was going with somebody to the movies, and I just kept seeing all these posts about how bad it was. And I was like, well, my friend's not a big horror fan. I don't want to take him to a bad movie. So I ended up going to see Saw X instead. And by the way, Saw X was amazing. Definitely watch that one. And as we're at Saw X and we're like getting our tickets, I see like a couple come out of the movies, and they had just come from Exorcist, and they were just like, they seemed like a normal couple. I mean, I don't know if they were like super big horror fans, but they were like, so what'd you think? And the girl was like, it was okay. I thought it'd be scarier. And I'm like, damn, even like normal people are thinking that this movie is not that good.
It's like even the normies.
Even the normies.
Are disappointed. It is so easy to fucking scare normies.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I'm
I
like,
know what you
damn,
mean.
we made the right choice. So anyway, obviously I still have to watch it, but I waited till it was streaming. I paid $20 to stream it. I contemplated getting my money back from Amazon because it was.
Oh yeah, it's out. It's out like
It
right
is,
now, right?
yeah.
It's available on demand.
It's like it's trash.
Yeah, don't spend $20. I'll tell you that much. And I wouldn't even watch it.
I don't like that.
I did not like that. No. And
So we give it a 4 rating. If you was gonna give it a grade, A, B, A to F, what do you give it?
a D.
A D?
You know those movies that are only dropped onto streaming, or they never hit the theaters, and they're kind of like, they're a good time killer, but they're nothing to write home about.
Are you saying this is a straight to video kind of?
Oh,
movie?
yes,
Wow.
100%. And which would be fine if this wasn't. So they did try to like pay homage to the original Exorcist in a few ways, and I'm like, that's insulting.
The original mother, right? Wasn't she?
She is in it, and
Okay.
the original Linda Blair Reagan.
Spoiler alert.
Well, you can see that she's in the movie, so I'm like, oh my God, Linda Blair is coming back. Oh my God, she's gonna be in the movie. This is epic. Spoiler alert. She is in there for all of. I'm not.
Oh, they pulled the fast one.
I am not exaggerating. All of less than 5 seconds, and she has like 4 words. Not joking.
Was the 4 words like, wasn't paid enough by? Something like
It's get the fuck out.
Yeah.
That's her 4 words.
Yeah. I wasn't paid properly
Yeah.
or something. So, wow, you were upset about the
I
fact-
was,
Were
and
you
a
like
lot,
waiting for her
a
to come
lot
back the
of
whole time? Was it like at the beginning?
the last 5 seconds of the movie.
Wow, one
Yeah.
of
You
those
wait the whole
moves.
movie, you're like, I haven't even seen her yet. Oh,
Yeah.
there she goes. That's it.
I mean, well, if the movie wasn't really about her, then
Jesus, you can't hear me on my live or in the actual YouTube.
oh no, they're not. They can't see us on the YouTube.
Oh,
We're not
Okay.
streaming.
okay, got it.
No, we're only recording because I didn't know if I was gonna get the graphics in, so I was gonna only record this one and then I was gonna play it tomorrow. I'm gonna play it live. It'll live stream tomorrow,
Gotcha.
but
Okay.
You know, after I have to edit it now, since we made all these mistakes.
Oops.
We're supposed to we're supposed to pretend like it's Friday.
We frequently judge horror movies with Natalie.
Our daughter Natalie is
a
the
horror
hard.
fan.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We need to introduce you to Natalie. You and her are on the same wavelength.
Go ahead.
She thinks she's such
But she's
a
very
purist.
hard to please because she watches a lot of these movies and she's like,
She sounds like my type of guy.
No, I can't even get her to watch the
okay.
Descent. She won't even watch the Descent. Would you tell her the Descent is awesome?
Oh yeah, The Descent is amazing.
Yeah.
Wait, she won't watch it. She doesn't think it's good.
Well, maybe it's because I'm
yeah,
I'm recommending it. Maybe she's mad at me. Maybe I don't know.
Natalie, if you're watching, you gotta watch The Descent.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
Unless
It's a
you're
good
scared.
one. Wah, wah.
No, this some people think The Descent is the greatest, one of the greatest horror movies ever. I mean, the claustrophobia, the tension, it's done
seen
very
it.
well.
Maybe now.
many moons ago, but I've seen it.
You seen it? Yeah, Natalie. Even your mom has seen it. And speaking of your mom, I'm hitting that. So anyway, I just like to get her to roll her eyes. Tyler's like, what the
She
hell?
doesn't even watch the show.
Wow, thanks, babe. Thanks for telling me that. Anywho, so wait, you said it's a solid D, D for disaster. The Exorcist believers. It wasn't what you were. Your anticipation was like way up here, and when you saw it,
Yeah.
there was a big letdown.
Big letdown.
Like shit the bed.
Yeah, but be your own judge. You can watch for yourself and decide. That's just my opinion.
No, screw that. Listen to Tyler. It sucked.
It's not. And a lot of horror fans feel this way. There's a lot of people online right now, and I thought maybe they were being a little harsh, but they're not. It lacked a lot. The normie outside the theater said it the best. It wasn't scary. It really wasn't. And they had a lot of like potential to be scary.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of places where
Was
I
it
was
rated
like,
R?
"Ooh, something's about to happen." I don't know, honestly, but I don't.
Did it feel like it was rated R?
Okay, so do you know in the original The Exorcist how one of the main things everybody remembers is how foul-mouthed the little girl Reagan was?
with the crucifix and
Okay,
all that
right.
stuff.
So literally, we got a couple like "F you assholes," and that was it. Like, it
is
had to be
rated
rated
R.
R.
Like wow,
I
yeah,
don't see how it could be rated R other than I guess those F words, nothing else.
yeah. They have a list like a certain amount of blood
Well,
and a
if
certain
it's
amount
already
of words.
rated R, and if it was already rated R, why didn't they like go full throttle with the cursing? Like, the most like iconic part about Reagan's scene was how foul-mouthed and like
Like she
it's
made that priest very uncomfortable.
Oh my God, we didn't get any of that. I mean, none of that. No, it just completely lackluster.
Damn.
Yeah.
And that's coming from our horror experts. Like you said, The Exorcist is one of your favorite.
It is.
And it's so I mean, it can't all be Top Gun Maverick. I mean, like my Joy.
But you're shooting real high. You could have just made a horror movie. There's a lot of other exorcism movies, Exorcism of Emily Rose, The Last Exorcism. You could have done an Exorcist movie. I mean, I get it. They definitely got people to watch it, for sure. People like me who were extremely excited for this.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's good on their part. But when you're shooting for something so high, like The Exorcist, not a spinoff, the actual Exorcist, you got to deliver.